about the situation is Tressa Lloyd. She is a licensed medical health counselor here in Western New York. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thanks for coming in. This certainly is all speculation. We had people at the scene telling us that this woman was bipolar, other people saying no, she wasn't. So the investigation continues. We don't really know yet, but obviously something was wrong here. If this woman was standing on the front porch, the baby had been stabbed, and she had knives in her hands. What did you think when you first heard about this story?
Well, first of all, I want to express my condolences to the family and friends of the victims. There's going to be a lot of pieces to pick up. As far as what occurred, I work with mentally ill individuals, and this would be a very rare occurrence for something this extreme to occur. This isn't something that happens every day. Something seriously went wrong on some level.
What do you think of? What comes into your mind when you hear about a situation like this? What are the possibilities?
Well, it comes to mind are warning signs. Impulsivity, doing things without really thinking them through, high irritability levels, mood swings, ups and downs in your mood, unpredictability, threats, and of course, what comes to my mind is possible substance abuse. That could be a contributing factor. The best predictor of behavior is past behavior. So I would want to look at, had she ever done any verbal or physical abuse in the past?
Now, as far as we know, this family lived together. I believe the baby's mother and father also lived there. The grandmother was there. She was only 38 years old, by the way. So I guess these are warning signs that people, if you live together and a lot of people in the house and you've got older people, middle-aged people, young kids, you should watch out for these things.
You should watch out for them. There's also a theory called creeping normalcy. So if you live in a chaotic environment, then that becomes normal for you and your family. So the level of attention you would give to something would be less attentive because it was normal.
So one person's behavior over a certain period of time can rub off on the other people who are around them all the time.
And they may just say, oh, well, this is just normal every day, rather than, uh-oh, there's something wrong here, we need to pay attention to it.
We hear about people being bipolar all the time. I'm not saying that is the case here because we don't know yet, but what exactly is what is the affliction that someone has if they are considered to be bipolar?
Bipolar is an organic brain disease which has instances of depression, which is when you feel very down, hopeless, unable to enjoy the things that you used to enjoy. And then on the other end of that, you can have hypomania, which is below the threshold of real mania.
So extreme highs and lows in your personality?
Extreme highs and lows, yes. Yeah. And it could happen over a matter of hours, over a matter of days, weeks. It depends on the individual.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in, talking with us again. This is still very early in this investigation. We don't know exactly what has happened, but as we mentioned, the police arrived on the scene, found this woman on the porch with the knives in both hands, and the baby died of stab wounds. So things will play out in the days and weeks to come, but maybe we've given some people out there some advice, good advice, hopefully, to things to watch out for, just in case.
I'd be interested to help people understand how to maintain mental health and wellness.
Yeah. And if someone wants to get a hold of you, what can they do? Are you on the internet?
I am on the internet, TressaLloyd.com, and I have a practice in Williamsville at the Counselor's Corner.
All right. Again, thanks very much for coming in today.
Thank you for your time.
All righty.